Hi foodies, this is Jenny here making a lovely corn pie, that delicious dish from Trinidad and Tobago. So let's get started.
So here foodies is my corn. Cut the top, cut the bottom off, and take these shells out. We're going to reserve some of these lovely shells. You see how beautiful that look? So I have my bowl here with water. Just put them in there. It says warm water and let them soak and stay in there until we're ready for them. So let me finish up getting all these corn kernels out of this corn, and I'm going to roast one of this now. So foodies, we're just going to cut down, clean your corn, take all that silk out, and cut the kernels down just like so.
Foodies, let's take a look at the ingredients that we need to make that lovely corn pie. Now this is Jenny's Walk version. It's a #1 recipe in that beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago, and I am doing my version to share with you. So here we have that sweet corn. I'm using fresh corn. Give it a peel and I give it a good cut down. Here I have 2 ears of corn, you would say. And this is 1 roasted ears of corn, and I did the same thing. There you go. That looks marvelous. Put that on the side. So what I'll be adding to mine is I have here mushroom, button mushroom, 1 shallot, 2 eggs. This is that beautiful pepper, lots of flavor, no heat. Pimento pepper from that beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. 1 bell mini sweet pepper. Don't forget that nutmeg that gives a lot of flavor to that corn. I have here some macho cilantro and 2 escallion or scallion. So I would like to add cheese to mine. I'm doing some feta cheese and I'm doing some smoked Gouda cheese to go back with that roast flavor from the roast corn. I'm going to be adding some butter, of course my evaporated milk, and I have here some ginger garlic paste. And that's my ingredients. So let's put this lovely corn pie together here from Jenny's Walk. All my corn kernels in there. I'm going to make it like a cream style. There you go. That looks marvelous. In here I have shallots. I have that pimento peppers, and the bottom part of that scallion that goes in there. Now let me give this a quick zap. So this texture looks very good. So that's just like 5 seconds and you take it all out. Let me get this out of here. Add the butter. I would also be using Golden Ray cooking margarine. Let's get that come up there to a lovely little sizzle. Now I'm going to add in my ginger garlic paste. Yep, and let that just work up. We're going to do it very quickly. The flavors is going to fall in there. Now we're going to add all those ingredients that I show to you shortly. Dice them really nicely. And a quick saute for 2 minutes. There you go. I'm going to add a pinch of Himalayan. Let's add that corn, that cream corn that we zapped just now. Cracked black pepper, sweet paprika. For these, you know, I love my oregano to make that flavor pop. And of course, the fresh grated nutmeg. Corn, love nutmeg. Just make this dish pop and take it to another level. So lovely dish here from Jenny's Walk. That corn pie recipe from that beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. Now we're going to turn the heat off. This smells divine. Only if you could smell my kitchen, my dear foodies. So here is that roasted corn. Fresh roasted sweet corn that I took the kernels off the same way I did to the fresh sweet corn. Give this a good mix in here. So let's prepare our dish now. I'm spraying it here with butter spray. There you go. And goes that. And I want to use that corn husk that we had soaking in the water. You take them out, you pat them dry, and all you're going to do is just place them inside your dish. Bring some up on the side. Just like so. You bring it up on the side and you open these here. It's a little project. There you go. So let me finish. So there you go, foodies. My dish is all lined and ready to put that filling in there. So now let's continue making that Gouda smoked cheese, and this is the feta cheese. So let's add now all that filling that we just made. There you go. So in here I have 2 tablespoonfuls of cornmeal that I had hydrating in evaporated milk. You just give it a good zap and let it get hot and nice. And I'll be adding a piece of Golden Ray cooking margarine to bring back that real Creole flavor. It's #1 cooking margarine in the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. And foodies, if you do not use it, not a problem. That's pretty okay. Now remember, this is Jenny's Walk version. This is my version. To all my Trini out there, we don't make it so. I don't make it so. Trinidad don't make it so. That's not a problem. This is my version I'm sharing here with you. You have your version and every family have their version. How they make it. Now this have many versions. You could even use vegetables, peas and carrots and stuff like that. So in goes 2 beaten eggs, yes, more than one, and we're going to give this a good mix and incorporate everything very beautiful together. And let's add some vegetable base now because I tasted for salt. It needed some salt. Pour this goodness inside our baking dish that is already prepared. This looks marvelous, and I just want to top off a little bit of my what is this, mushrooms. Put some mushrooms on the top. Here I have this lovely pimento pepper from that beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. Lots of flavors. Let's put that pepper in just like so. You know, this is going to bake onions. It's not a problem. This is just my version here. Lovely corn pie here from Jenny's. My favorite cheese. And you know, this is all going to melt in and create a lovely crust at the top. So there you go. Just try to open them up. They're going to get a little curl, and I'm going to add a piece of foil paper to the top of this. So this looks marvelous. So now I want to add that foil paper and give it a tight open out. So let's take a look, my dear foodies, out from that oven. I'm going to take a peek. It have been 45 minutes. Oh wow. Yep, this is exactly what I'm looking for. So now we're going to take the knife and we're just going to pierce it in and feel a tension. Okay, so it's still very soft. So we know we need some more bacon. So this is where we're going to leave it open now and finish up the bacon with this lovely corn pie from that beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. Back into the oven. Foodies, our lovely corn pie, piping hot, just came out of the oven. I let it sit there for like 5 minutes. So now I want to gently take off all that husk. So there you go. You gently take all of them off so you get all your cheese to remain and your topping looks so beautiful. So here we go. We get all of them out of there, and I'm going to loosen up the side. Remember, we line the bottom of the baking dish with that corn husk. Highly requested video here from that beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. Now, it's wise that you rest your corn pie for like 10 minutes so everything can come together a bit, because you know I have a lot of different ingredients going on in here. So let us see how well we're going to get this corn pie to get out of this baking dish here. I can't wait. So divine. Careful and dig it in. There you go. I got that out. And look at that divine goodness. Look at that. Let me put it into my plate here. Wow. You need to see this. And that smell is just filling up the air with that. Wow, I'm drooling already, foodies. It's just filling up the air with all those lovely flavors. The cheese, the seasoning. So let's just take the husk out. So when you serve your guests on the plate, just remember to take the husk away. And you know why we placed that husk in there. Look at that dish. I want to try this. I can't wait. So just dip into it. It's very hot. And all that cheese is in there. Wow. Let me go in. That goodness of the Gouda cheese and the feta cheese is so creamy in my mouth. That lovely divine flavor from the nutmeg is there. And again, that smokiness also from that corn. Remember, we roasted one of the corn. And as you can see, it is that whole grains you see in here. There you go. You see, this is the roasted corn. So throughout the pie, you're going to be getting the roast corn. Divine dish here to enjoy. So give it a try. Lovely corn pie here from Jenny's Walk. Highly requested video. It's a #1 dish in that beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. So give it a try, foodies, and leave me a comment. Remember, there are numerous variations to make this corn pie. All depends on your family favorite and what ingredients they love to. I am sharing mine with you. From my kitchen to your kitchen. Happy cooking.